Hey there, coin enthusiasts! Welcome back to, if you're a collector, or just curious about the world of coins, you've come to the right place. In today's video, we're diving into a fascinating piece of Australian history, the 1981 50-cent coin. We'll talk about its origins, its significance, and most importantly, its circulated value today. Let's start with a bit of history. The 1981 Australian 50-cent coin is part of a series that was first introduced in 1966 when Australia switched from the British system of currency to the decimal system. This coin was made from copper-nickel, and while it's relatively modern, it's still highly sought after by collectors. The reverse side of the 1981 50-cent coin features the iconic Australian coat of arms, which includes a kangaroo and an emu. The design was created by artist W.J. Mick Pym and has been used in various versions of the 50-cent coin since its inception. The symbol represents the country's uniqueness and national identity. Strong, proud, and undeniably Australian. On the obverse side, we see a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, who has been featured on most of Australia's coins since 1953. The effigy of the Queen on the 1981 coin was designed by Arnold Machin, and it's a familiar sight to collectors who appreciate royal coinage. Now, let's talk about the mintage. In 1981, a total of approximately 80 million 50-cent coins were minted. That's quite a lot of coins, and it's part of the reason why, while the coin is historically significant, its circulated value isn't as high as some rarer Australian coins. The 50-cent coin from 1981 is noticeably large, and collectors often value it not only for its historical context but also for its distinct size and unique feel. In fact, some people love the weight of these coins when they hold them. So, what's the circulated value of the 1981 Australian 50-cent coin today? While this coin is not exactly rare due to the high mintage, its value has held up over time. For most collectors, a well-circulated 1981 50-cent coin is typically worth between 50 cents to $1 AUD. However, coins in excellent condition, especially uncirculated or proof versions, could fetch significantly higher prices. In fact, an uncirculated 1981 50-cent coin could be worth up to $5 AUD depending on the market. If you happen to come across one that's in near-mint condition, like this one right here, it could bring you a nice profit from a collector who's hunting for well-preserved examples. Scene transitions to an expert talking about the coin, with various close-ups of the 1981 50-cent coin. Like all collectible coins, the value of the 1981 50-cent piece is influenced by several factors: condition, rarity, and demand. While this coin wasn't part of a special limited edition run, its design and its place in Australian currency history contribute to its enduring appeal. Coins in mint condition, without scratches, dents, or discoloration, are always more valuable. If you happen to find one in a proof-like state or one with unique features like a double strike or off-center error, you could see a significant increase in its value. Now, if you're looking to buy or sell a 1981 50-cent coin, there are a few good options. Local coin shops are a great place to find coins in good condition, and they can also give you an accurate valuation. But, for those of you who prefer to shop online, websites like eBay and Aussie Coin Collecting have active markets for Australian coins. Just be sure to check the seller's reputation before making a purchase. So there you have it, the 1981 Australian 50-cent coin. While it may not be the most valuable coin out there due to its high mintage, it remains an iconic part of Australia's currency history. If you're a collector, this is definitely a piece to keep an eye out for. Remember, if you want to maximize the value of your collection, keep your coins in great condition, and always stay informed about current market trends. Australia switched from the British currency system to the decimal system on February 14, 1966, marking a major shift in its monetary system. This transition led to the introduction of the 50-cent coin alongside other new denominations, such as the 5, 10, and 20-cent coins. Prior to decimalization, the 50-cent value didn't exist in the pre-decimal currency system, as it was replaced by the 1 shilling and 2 shilling coins. The 1966 50-cent coin was quite different from the ones we recognize today. Initially, it was very large and made of 80% silver as part of the first batch. But with the increasing costs of silver, the Australian government transitioned to a cupronickel composition in 1969. This change made the coin much less expensive to mint while still maintaining its large size, a distinctive feature of the 50-cent coin in Australia. The 1981 50-cent coin was produced in a cupronickel alloy, a mix of copper and nickel, which was used for all 50-cent coins after 1969. The design features the Australian coat of arms on the reverse side, which is a national symbol of Australia. The coat of arms features a kangaroo and an emu, two of Australia's iconic native animals, and is a representation of the country's national identity. Above this image are the words **Australia** and the year of minting, which in this case is 1981. In the obverse, the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II is featured, designed by artist Arnold McKinn. This portrait was used on Australian coins from the early 1960s up until 1984, making it one of the most widely recognized portraits of the Queen worldwide. A total of approximately 80 million 1981 50-cent coins were minted. This large mintage means that the 1981 coin, despite its symbolic and historical significance, is not considered rare. However, its size, design, and representation of Australia's national symbols contribute to its appeal among collectors. In 1981, the 50-cent coin was widely circulated, and it remained a common denomination in daily transactions. However, due to its large size, the 50-cent coin became less practical for regular use over time, especially with the introduction of smaller coins in the 1990s. As a result, it gradually fell out of everyday circulation. Despite the large mintage and the fact that many of these coins were used in daily circulation, the 1981 Australian 50-cent coin remains a part of the nation's numismatic legacy. Today, collectors appreciate it for its historical significance and unique design. Though the coin is not considered highly valuable in its circulated state, it can still fetch a decent price if it's in excellent or uncirculated condition. The coin's design, historical importance, and place in Australia's shift to decimal currency make it an enduring part of the country's coinage, appreciated not just by collectors but also by those with an interest in Australian history. 1972 Australian 10-cent coin ***. What's its value today? How rare is it? Is it worth hanging on to? Well, stay tuned, because we'll cover everything you need to know about this iconic coin and its place in Australian currency history. The 1972 Australian 10-cent coin features a beautiful and unique design, but before we talk about its value, let's take a step back and look at some history. Introduced in 1966, the 10-cent coin is part of Australia's transition from the imperial to the metric system, which marked a major change in the country's currency. The 1972 version was minted as part of this larger shift, and it was produced with the distinctive reverse design of an Australian lyrebird, which is a truly stunning design by the artist Stuart Devlin. The obverse features the iconic profile of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Mary Gillick. Let's quickly run through the basic details of the 1972 10-cent coin. Diameter * 19.41 mm, weight * 2.20 grams, composition * 75% copper, 25% nickel plain, which is typical for this series of Australian coins. Oh, what makes this coin special beyond its historical significance and design? Well, let's talk about its circulated value and its standing in the market today. Over the years, the value of a 1972 10-cent coin in circulation hasn't drastically changed. The coin's face value is obviously 10 cents, and in today's market, circulated coins, those with visible wear and tear from years of handling, generally hover around 10 to 15 cents in value. But this doesn't mean it's just worth its face value. It's important to remember that the condition of the coin can really impact its worth. Now, if your 1972 10-cent coin is in mint condition, meaning it's never been used or only very lightly circulated, it could fetch a bit more. A good quality specimen of the 1972 10-cent coin, especially one that's graded as AU, almost uncirculated, or higher, could reach around $2 to $3 AUD in the collector's market. That's a significant bump from its face value. But compared to some of the rarer Australian coins, the 1972 10-cent coin isn't exactly considered a rare find. For example, there were millions of these coins minted that year, approximately 70 million, so it's not particularly scarce. With that in mind, it's not one of those coins that you'll find on every rare coin auction catalog. However, like any coin, the 1972 10-cent coin can be a valuable part of a complete collection of Australian coins from the 1966-1980s. If you're a collector working on assembling a set of these iconic Australian coins, having one in near-perfect condition could really enhance the overall aesthetic and historical significance of your collection. So, to sum it all up, the 1972 Australian 10-cent coin is a great piece of numismatic history with a moderate value in circulation, mainly around 10 to 15 cents. But for mint-condition coins, you could see values between $2 and $3 AUD, depending on the demand and condition of the coin. If you happen to come across a pristine one, you might just have a hidden gem in your change. Before we wrap up, I'd like to hear from you. Do you have any 1972 10-cent coins in your collection? Have you ever come across any that are in amazing condition? Drop a comment below and let me know your thoughts. In 1966, Australia transitioned from the British-style pound, shilling, and penny system to the decimal currency system. This was a significant change, as the pound was replaced by the Australian dollar, AUD, and the old penny was replaced by the 1-cent coin. The decision to decimalize was made to modernize the country's currency system and make it easier for everyday Australians to manage money. As part of this transition, new coins were minted, including the 5-cent, 10-cent, 20-cent, 50-cent, and $1 coins. The 10-cent coin, which we're focusing on today, was introduced as a replacement for the old 2-shilling coin. The 1972 10-cent coin features a design by Stuart Devlin, an English-born Australian artist and designer who was responsible for many of Australia's decimal coins. On the reverse of the coin, you'll see the lyrebird, a native Australian bird known for its ability to mimic the sounds of other animals and even human-made noises. The lyrebird's intricate and unique design was chosen to represent Australia's natural beauty and wildlife. It has become one of the most iconic designs featured on Australian coins. On the obverse side, like other Australian coins from this period, you'll find the profile of Queen Elizabeth II. This design was created by Mary Gillick and was used on most Australian coins during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II. The 1972 Australian 10-cent coin was minted in large quantities. Over 70 million of these coins were produced, making it a widely circulated coin in Australia. This high mintage means that the coin isn't considered rare in terms of quantity, though it still holds historical value as part of Australia's early decimal currency system. As with most coins from the 1970s, the 1972 10-cent coin circulated extensively throughout Australia for decades. While its face value remained 10 cents, it's important to note that its collectible value can vary depending on its condition. Coins that are in mint or near-mint condition, with minimal wear and scratches, can be worth a few dollars in collector markets. However, due to the large number of these coins in circulation and their relatively common status, the coin itself is not considered extremely valuable, unless it is a particularly well-preserved example or part of a special era run. While the 10-cent coin is still in use today, its design was updated in 1999 to feature a more stylized version of the lyrebird *** on the reverse, giving it a fresh and modern look. The coin is still an integral part of Australia's currency, though inflation and the increasing cost of living have led to a decrease in the use of smaller denominations like the 10-cent coin in everyday transactions. The 1972 10-cent coin remains a key part of Australia's currency history. Its design, along with the lyrebird, continues to serve as a lasting reminder of Australia's unique wildlife and its shift to a decimal currency system. The 1972 Australian 10-cent coin is a small but significant piece of Australia's numismatic heritage. It reflects a crucial moment in the country's history when it transitioned to a decimal currency system, and the beautiful lyrebird design symbolizes Australia's commitment to preserving and honoring its unique natural environment. While not rare or highly valuable in circulation today, it holds a place of importance for collectors and those interested in the history of Australian currency. If you enjoyed this video and want more in-depth coin reviews, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you never miss out on our future videos. I've got lots more coin-related content coming your way.